I've been running and trying the 5K every day challenge, which is, again, I can't say it enough, great. I'll release more on that later when the time comes. One of the things that I've been struggling with is my Achilles, and this is something that I struggled with as when I was sprinting and jumping, and it's a challenge that has presented itself to me again. It's an opportunity that has presented itself to me again. And so I started off when I was running, I had shin splints because I had old shoes. So what I'm about to say is not a knock on trying new shoes. If you haven't gotten new shoes in 6 months and you're trying to compete, or you're trying to do physical exercise and you're noticing little things are maybe sore, tender, new shoes is one of my top things as far as protecting your joints, protecting your body for longevity reasons, for longevity of training and fitness. So this is not a knock on new shoes, but I had shin splints in the beginning. I got new shoes and it turned out well. Like the shin splints went away right away. But what happened is I developed Achilles, like not pain, but an annoyance in my Achilles on the right side. And again, I told you I'm very conscious about Achilles things because I've seen my dad tear his Achilles. I know my cousin tore his Achilles. We're not all Kobe Bryant, right? We're not all going to tear our Achilles, finish by making the free throw, walk off the court, and be back 6 months later. We just don't have the time, schedule, or drive to do that. So I'm very cautious. I know Achilles is a long-term thing. So beginning my runs, my Achilles was tender on the right side, took care of it, and then it shifted to the left side. Again, in my new shoes that I got, I go to a specialty. That's another piece of advice that I should give is you should go to like a specialty store where they watch you walk, or they at least listen to your problems, right? And so I have shin splints and my feet pronate or whatever. They'll be able to tell you, hey, you should try this pair. You should go to one of those stores. So I went to that store. They already have my profile. They recommend shoes. And they usually size you at least half a size to a full size up. This one, I want a full size up in a different brand than I got before. The before brand was perfect, just that they were old. So I got new ones, but this was a different brand, a brand that I enjoy. So I wasn't worried about it initially. So the Achilles pain shifted to my left side, my Achilles. And now I'm wondering, okay, is it because of the weight gain? Is it because I'm running on concrete, which is a thing? Is it because of the new shoes and the size difference, right? Maybe I got the wrong size. And I say all that to say, I think that I just got the wrong size and maybe the wrong type of shoe. I need to go back to my old pair, same size. So that's the mission that I'm on, but that's my next move as far as protecting my Achilles. But one of the things that I also did on top of foam rolling, stretching, stem unit, is I found my balance board. So if you don't know what my balance board is, I'll go ahead and show you now. And my balance board was sitting in my room, sitting in my shooting room. And I was like, oh, I kind of forgot about this, but not really. Let me go ahead it started out as just a calf stretch. It's great for stretching your calves. So I started out by stretching my calves, and then I started like rolling around on it, and my ankles were just popping like crazy. It was an amazing experience is what I'm saying. And I'll go into showing you how to use it in a second, but we're going to go over kind of, what does a balance board exactly do? A balance board is a training equipment that is used to improve balance, stability, and core strength. It is typically flat board mounted on a ball with a cylinder, which allows you to move and tilt in different directions. Improving balance by standing on the board and trying to maintain balance. The muscles in the legs, feet, and core are activated, which help improve balance and stability. A balance board can also be used to improve core strength. As the board moves and tilts, the core muscles are engaged to maintain balance. On top of that, it's going to improve your coordination as you stand on the balance board to improve overall body control. And sometimes you're going to see them being used in rehab facilities. This may be the first time that I was introduced to them in my trainer's room or rehab place. It can be used to prevent physical injuries or come back from physical injuries and surgeries. It's also, again, like I said, sports specific. So sports that require balance. I don't know many sports that don't require balance, but sports that require balance is going to be good for training in that. It's also going to be used for strength training, right? You can do squats on it. You can do, if you're good enough, single leg squats on it, some toe raises. But again, that's not where our focus is for this video. Maybe in the next video, we're focused more on just how I used it to improve my Achilles pain, improve my ankle stability, calf strength, Yeah, foot strength and foot coordination, balance. So yeah, I used it to go in circles all around. I use it to tilt side to side. I use it to tilt front to back. And all these movements are going to help improve the ankle joint, the ankle region. We know joints respond really well to circular motion. So this board allows you to work in all those motions effectively. So you can stretch your feet, you can stretch your toes, you can rotate your ankle. I like to consider it like greasing the wheels, put a little WD-40 in the bad boys. You get a lot of value from this simple tool that is not expensive at all. It's like $25 or something on Amazon. It's a tool that maybe is overlooked. I overlooked it, and as soon as I grabbed it, I was like, why do I continue to overlook this? So I'm using it well. And if you enjoyed this segment of the video, if you enjoyed this video, then you'll probably enjoy my other video on a recovery tool, the Normatec compression boots. Compression sleeves are going to help increase blood flow from, in certain regions that need it. It's going to help your heart produce better blood, help you get more effective cleaning of the blood and nutrients into certain systems. So I'm kind of just shooting from the hip here. The video is much more scientific and accurate on the facts. But if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love that video, and so I'll see you there.